for the enlightening and thought-provoking words with dashes of humor. We shall now honor our special guests. I request Dr. Uma Kannan to come to the stage. Our chief guest, the Honorable former Vice President of India, Sri Venkaiah Naidu, will be honored by Sri Hari Thiagarajan and Dr. Uma Kannan. Principal of Thiagarajar College, Dr. D. Pandya and Secretary Sri Hari Thiagarajan will now honor Sri Ranjit Pratap. For any legacy to be meaningful in the present, it has to be dynamic. The river Vaigai, on the banks of which Thiagarajar College stands, is a constant reminder of this philosophy of movement, change, relevance, and transformation. In keeping with the needs of the times, the Thiagarajar group of institutions is setting up the Thiagarajar Center for Sustainability. Sri Hari Thiagarajan will now elaborate on this new initiative that will marry education and industry.
Varapuyara neer uyarum, neer uyara nel uyarum, nel uyara kudi uyarum, Kudi uyara kol uyarum, kol uyara kon uyarvan. With a deep-rooted commitment to carbon net neutrality, efforts are being made to combat the imminent threats of climate change. This environmental shift presents a significant threat to our planet, calling for immediate and unified intervention. Recognizing this exigency, governments worldwide have embarked on the journey towards achieving carbon net neutrality, a goal that, according to United Nations in 2020, covers 126 countries, accounting for 51% of greenhouse gas emissions. By reducing the carbon footprint and enabling equilibrium, our country has set an ambitious goal and commitment to reach net zero by 2070. This vision encompasses a holistic and diverse strategy to safeguard planet Earth. Despite hurdles, the pressing need to tackle climate change demands collaborative action. I am happy to announce the soft launch of the Thiagarajar Center for Sustainability in this memorable occasion, paving the way to create an environmentally conscious ecosystem. Thiagarajar group of institutions have invested and adopted over the years best practices in sustainability. In the textile arm, energy saving, regeneration of cotton yarn waste, responsible waste disposal, and 70% of renewable energy to meet its captive requirement. We felt the need to build a center of excellence focused on sustainability, which will be useful for our faculty and students. A Center of Excellence for Sustainability is proposed to be established as a part of the Thiagarajar Group. And the COE will bring together leading scholars, practitioners, industry, and policy makers to develop holistic solutions promoting sustainable development and climate resilience. By fostering partnerships across disciplines, the center will drive meaningful change by advancing sustainable practices, policies, and technologies to our students. The center will be a convergence of Thiagarajar College of Engineering and the Thiagarajar Arts College, drawing on the collective experience of the faculty, staff, and students. The center will fulfill its mission to build knowledge and skills for our students who seek jobs in the renewable energy and sustainable sector, drive innovation, and advance leadership for sustainability through interdisciplinary research and education, not just at a theoretical level, but also at an application level. The center is expected to bring forth several collaborative and business opportunities for society. The center is expected to offer a multitude of benefits to its stakeholders, as put on the screen. The center will be a platform for like-minded students, faculty members, and companies to congregate, contribute, converge, and benefit. This is a small step, and I'm sure that the journey of 1,000 miles starts today with a small baby step. Let us now watch a video of the presentation on the group's green journey so far. Thank you.
8 decades ago, our founder, Karumuthu Thiagarajan Chettiar, dreamed of building a sustainable, socially conscious business. Today, the Thiagarajar Group continues to operate with his vision and values as our guide. We aim to be completely independent of fossil fuels, so we've invested in massive facilities that produce enough electricity to power our operations for most of the year. Our 12 megawatt, 47-acre solar farm in Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu generates 75,000 units of electricity every day. Combined with our rooftop solar installations and a wind farm in Tirunelveli, we produce a staggering 46 million units of renewable energy every year, accounting for about 70% of our total energy needs. With innovative practices and unwavering dedication to our planet, we've eliminated 37,726 tons of CO2 emissions annually. We are also committed to energy conservation. We regularly upgrade our machinery to energy-efficient models, saving around 2 million units of energy annually. We also employ efficient water filtration systems to provide clean drinking water across all our campuses. Waste management and resource conservation are at the heart of our operations. We turn food waste into biomass, which we use to produce biogas to cook nutritious and delicious meals for our employees in our kitchens. Our organic, free-range dairy farm provides milk for our kitchens, manure for clean energy, and fertilizer for our gardens and crops. All the effluent from our institutions is properly treated using smart wastewater treatment systems and reused for irrigation and landscaping. Almost 95% of all our wastewater is recycled and reused.
கோல் அப்புறம் ஃபர்னஸ் ஆயில் இந்த மாதிரி தான் அதிகமான ஒரு ஹீட் எமிஷன் வந்து ஆகுது, நேச்சுரல் டிஸ்ட்ராய் பண்ணுறோம். அதுக்கு பிறகு நம்ம விடிஎம் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா அதை கம்மி பண்ணுறதுக்காக அக்ரோ வேஸ்ட்டு இந்த மாதிரி இதில் தயாரிக்கிற பயோமாஸ் பிரிகெட்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயத்தை நாங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். இதனால் வருஷத்துக்கு ஒரு நாளைக்கு 5 டன் நிலக்கரி யூஸ் பண்ணுறதை நாங்கள் அவாய்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்.
Our campuses are havens for biodiversity, boasting a lush 85% green cover that attracts hundreds of peacocks and several species of animals, birds, and plants. We also have comprehensive rainwater harvesting systems in place to conserve our groundwater resources. Our efforts to create a more sustainable future is further fueled by the brilliant innovations at one of our colleges, the Thiagarajar College of Engineering. In 2002, the college patented the groundbreaking idea of using waste plastic to build long-lasting roads. This inexpensive technology has already been used to pave 100,000 kilometers of roads in India. Our employees are at the heart of our operation, and we constantly strive to create a workplace where our people feel valued and supported. We provide fair wages and benefits to all employees. We provide equal opportunity regardless of gender, faith, or physical ability. We also offer free education and scholarships to employees' children. We believe that a healthy workforce is a productive workforce, so we provide regular medical checkups and free medical camps. We also created a credit cooperative that offers micro-lending programs at low interest rates.
எனக்கு 2 பசங்க பெரியவன் வந்து ஆர்மியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறான், சின்னவன் வந்து நம்ம காலேஜ்லேயே பிஇ படித்தான், எம்இயும் படித்தான், திரும்ப பிஹெச்டியும் முடித்தான். ஒரு சாதாரண லேபர் குடும்பத்தில் ஒரு டாக்டரேட் பையன் இருக்கானாக்கா அதுக்கு காரணமே ஐயா தான் வந்து.
We believe that business can be a force for good, and we are determined to forge a future that's worth smiling for.
Thank you for that very enlightening film. The Thiagarajar group, in recognition for the work done in sustainability, has instituted the T-RISE Award for Sustainability, where the word RISE, R-I-S-E, is an acronym for Regenerate, Invest and Sustain the Environment. 3 awardees have been selected for their exceptional work in sustainability in different verticals, each a leader and path breaker in what they do. So here are our awardees. Blue Planet Sigma, alchemists of the MSW, are receiving this award for their excellent work in landfill mining. Sigma's Kumbakonam landfill mining project was displaced at a part of the Swachh Bharat mission as a model project in 500 cities across India. Sri Prashant Singh, CEO and co-founder Blue Planet Environment Solutions, will receive the award on behalf of Sri Ilangovan, founder Sigma. Sri Prashant Singh, we request you to speak for 3 to 4 minutes and address the gathering.
Thank you so much, Honorable former Vice President Sir, Ranjit Sir, Uma Ma'am, dear friend Hari. The foundation of this award beamed into the company that we have today was, we were just discussing with Venkaiah Sir. He visited our facility in 2016 when he was the Urban Development Minister, and he motivated us so much with doing the right thing while doing well. So with that motivation, today we are Asia's largest landfill mining company, where we have processed more than 1 crore tons of waste from landfills and have avoided more than 70 lakh CO2 emissions going into the environment. And a couple of live examples we have in Chennai, in Perikarnai Lake, we cleared more than 100 acres of land which got converted from a bird sanctuary to a landfill, and we cleared it back and gave the land back, which we are converting into a wetland in the heart of Chennai, in River Kaveri. In Vairyapalyam, we cleared the quality of the water by which was where the E. coli levels were more than 2,000 times of the WHO recommended standards. We cleared the landfills there and where we directly made a phenomenal impact into more than 500,000 people living around. So multiple examples like that, but I think my only closing comment would be the kind of legacy that I didn't had the privilege of working with Kanan sir before or meeting him earlier, but the kind of legacy this institution has built for itself, this is a great initiative where we need to take that baton on sustainability, climate change, and making a positive impact towards our environment by engaging with youths, keeping them more aware, giving them more opportunities, and making sure they always continue to become hungry and passionate, as sir was mentioning, about the environment. I think that is something which we are lacking today, and if we have to meet the goals of a Viksit Bharat and the net zero ambitions that we have targeted ourselves with, a more hungry, more passionate, more engaged youths of future coming from institutions like Thiagarajar Group will surely be a great monumental shift for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Prashant Singh. How can we innovatively use plastic so that we reuse, repurpose, upcycle and make it relevant without going into landfills? Sri Danga Polymers Karur shows the way. We request the founder Sri K. Shankar to come on the stage to receive the award. Sri Shankar, we request you to say a few words for about 3 minutes.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். I touched Madurai, a magnetic sphere. I found Kanan Thyagaraj blessing everyone here. Victorious Venkayaji vastly aspires. Royal Ranjit Singh royally appears. Twilight Umaji so clear and near. Highly glittering Hariji and top gear. Greatness of students sprout here. Platinum College appears nuclear. I thank you all for standing near you. Thank you. We are a company located in Karur, recycling PET bottle into polyester fiber and finally making the garments. You know, the jacket what I am wearing is made from 20 PET bottles. We convert 15 lakhs bottles every day, collecting from Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Kerala, Andhra and Karnataka. And so far in our journey of 15 years, we recycled 220 crores of bottles. That is more than the Indian population. Okay. And we make the fiber pre-colored. We don't use any water, not a single drop of water to make coloring of the fibers. I'm a postgraduate. எனக்கு இன்னும் 2 பேர் இருக்கு. ஒன்று நான் டெய்லர். I make the garment. I'm a tailor. இன்னொரு பேர் எனக்கு பொறுக்கி. I பொறுக்கிஃபை all the bottles நீங்கள் எங்கே தூக்கி போடுறீங்களோ அதெல்லாம் பொறுக்கிட்டு வருது என் வேலை. எங்கள் கம்பெனியில் 450 எம்ப்ளாயீஸ் இருக்கிறாங்க, அத்தனை பேரும் பொறுக்கி பசங்க. We were very fortunate to present a jacket to our Honorable Prime Minister last year. It was given through Indian Oil Corporation Chairman. And he is a person who doesn't repeat his dress. We were fortunate. Our dress was repeated 3 times. And he has chosen 3 colors. And our jacket reached White House when he met US President. It's a very, very honorable occasion for us. And I'd like to present a jacket to our former Vice President Venkayaji. And I also honor all the VIPs over here with our stole. This is the same color what we gave to the Prime Minister, I am giving to him. This stone is made out of 4 bottles.
Thank you, Sri Shankar. The Sundaram Climate Institute does remarkable work in bringing about awareness and climate change in waste disposal and water consumption. Indeed, two very immediate concerns that confront our towns and cities. Yeah. We request Srimati Mridula Ramesh, the founder, to receive the award. Srimati Mridula Ramesh, we request you to say a few words for about 3-4 minutes.
Thank you, Hari, for not letting me know that I have to speak today. Omanti, thank you very much. It's great to be standing here. I wish Kanmama was here also. Honorable Vice President, Mr. Ranjit, President, all of you, thank you so much. I'll start with my journey. I think it's been 10 years. We started because we ran out of water at home. And that's something I think all of us are beginning to understand day by day more and more. Today, Bangalore is running out of water. I think Pune is pretty close. Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, all very close. And it's innikku ungalku thanni irukana naalik irukadu. So that's something we're all going to share. So when I started, I taught at school and then taught in Thiagarajar, one of the Thiagarajar educational institutions. And then I started writing a book. And in my family, that was considered a midlife crisis that went very badly wrong. 10 years on, I'm well into midlife now, and they don't think it's a crisis anymore because the crisis has transformed from a personal crisis to something that's affecting the entire world. The Honorable former Vice President talked about the importance of startups. I invest largely in climate related startups. And when I tried hard in 2015, I made my first investment. They manage waste. They collect many tons of waste from thousands of companies, households, etc., and make it into a resource. At that time, if I got a call maybe once in 2 months, it was considered a great deal. Last week, 20 calls for evaluating startups. And I do only climate change related startups. So the action is going like this. So I'm going to talk to that group over there and this group over here because the average age of the founder in my startups is over 45. So most of you don't have an excuse, and you guys, you should really do it because this is the hot sector today. People are putting in money. We talk of Punjabi farmers not reducing money. There is a startup I've put money in which works with thousands of Punjabi farmers reducing water, and they do it by saying reducing water increases yield. There is a startup that does, they take soot from gensets and convert it into ink for HP printers. So, the innovation that India is justly famous for is really exploding. Lastly, the thing that I come to again and again in my books is a matter of philosophy. And that's something I think Sri Venkaiah Naidu really brought out. And we don't understand how fundamental a shift has happened, especially in water, which is what I talk about in my second book, has happened with the British. In ancient India, if you read the Arthashastra carefully, water pricing and the way the respect given to water is profound. But the British really thought of something to use it to control. Right? Our distributed tanks, the Aries, the Cherus, and all of that, we respected them. Every area in the Sundaram Climate Institute study, we've studied over 50 to 70 tanks in Madurai. 80% of those tanks is associated with the temple. Every village festival is celebrated next to the tank. It was the center of the thing. I live in Chokki Kulam. There is no Kulam there. Okay, and it's very sad because next to a Kulam, We have gone 550 feet, and Kanmama only said, you're not drilling for water now, you're mining for water. Right? And it went dry. And the thing is, it's reversible. I think many of us are getting the message. So I'll end with a story. I'll end with a story that is relevant for Madurai. We all know the Meenakshi Amman temple. And we all know the Puttu Thiruvila. But how many of you knew the Puttu Thiruvila was related to Thanni? So let me just retell the story. The Puttu Thiruvila is about a time when the Vaigai was in flood. Okay? And the king said, over veetlendu aal kodukano in the ஒரு பண்ட் கட்டுறதுக்கு. ஆனால் ஒரு கிழவிக்கு அவள் கூட யாரும் வாழலை. அவள் பேர் வந்தியம்மை. ஸோ அவள் சொன்னால், நான் வந்து எனக்கு மிச்சம் இருக்கிற புட்டு, த லெஃப்ட் ஓவர் புட்டு ஐ வில் கிவ் யூ இஃப் யூ கிவ் மீ லேபர். பட் நோபடி கேம் ஃபார்வர்ட். ஸோ ஃபைனலி சிவா டுக் த ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் அ யங் மேன். சரி, நான் உனக்கு உதவுறேன். ஸோ he ate the puttu and slept off. And the Pandya king discovered him and hit him. And the story goes that every person in Madurai felt the blow. But the real story of that story is, even the gods are subject to the laws of water management. And everyone is responsible for water management. And with that, I thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Srimati Mrudula Ramesh. In commemorating its 75 years, Thiagarajar College is proud to have its alumni shine in different fields and make a name for themselves the world over. Today, we felicitate homegrown achievers who have distinguished themselves and are shining stars, the epitome of what education and hard work can enable. Our former Vice President, Sri Venkaiah Naidu, will recognize the achievers. The first, Sri Palam Kalyana Sundaram, librarian and social worker, who was awarded the Padma Shri in 2023. A simple and unassuming man, he has dedicated his life to charity, never seeking material wealth. Indeed, a man in a million. Our next alumni is Sri Anbukani, first generation entrepreneur who established Penguin Apparels and has set noteworthy standards as a responsible business. Not only does Penguin employ local talent, providing livelihood for nearby villages, it also employs a greater number of women. It has set green standards in the processes with solar energy and effluent treatment processes. Sri Anbukani of Penguin Apparels. Dr. K. Keshavaswamy, former Global Head of Academic Interface Program, Tata Consultancy Services or TCS. He has a PhD in theoretical physics and had a career spanning 25 years in TCS. He's been on the board of governors at several IITs and is a member of the PMI academic group, among others. Sri J. Deepan Chakravarti was awarded the title of Chess Grandmaster by the International Chess Federation of FIDE. A native of Madurai, he was part of the Indian chess team at the 2007 Asian Indoor Games that took the gold medal in the rapid chess event and silver in the standard event. Srimati Premalata Paneer Selvam is founder and managing director of the Mahatma Group of Schools in Madurai. She's been a much lauded teacher who has established wonderful standards in the institutions she runs. with value-based education that satisfies a child's thirst for knowledge. Sri Sivaraja Ramanathan is the founder of Native Lead, a foundation that funds startup ideas in South Tamil Nadu. He is presently on assignment as CEO of Tamil Nadu Startup and Innovation Mission, or TANSIM, and is engaged in remarkable work in the startup ecosystem. Dr. P. Nam Perumal Sami's name is a byword in ophthalmology and eye care, a Padma Shri awardee and one of the founding members of Arvind Eye Care System. He hails from simple beginnings to become what he is today, the Chairman Emeritus of Arvind Eye Care, one of the largest hospital chains that has worked to alleviate needless blindness with large-scale treatments and subsidized or free treatments for the underprivileged and those in rural areas. Dr. Nam Perumal Swami will now speak on behalf of the alumni.
Respected former President Sri Venkaiah Naidu, Ranjit Ranawat, the Secretary of Thiagarajar Institution Hari, and the President Uma, and all the distinguished guests. It's indeed my pleasure. I am delighted to represent all the illustrious alumni of Thiagarajar College of Arts and Science on this occasion. We gather not just as individuals, but as vibrant tapestry with threads of history, achievement, and shared experiences to celebrate the 75 years of success of our beloved institution, which gave us this achievement and which gave us our life and thread for our lives. In the span of 75 years, the institution has grown as a premier institution, nurturing thousands and thousands of students who are come out of this doing excellent work as an alumni members and business people, medical, and all this. So on behalf of all of them, we owe our gratitude to the founder who had visionary to start this institution mainly for the people who are in the rural areas and the downtrodden and not asking for any donations or free. I am from a remote village and I joined as a PUC, pre-university, the first pre-university class in Thiagarajar College. That is just, you can imagine in 1956, you can imagine it was in 1956 I joined here and afterwards with renowned teachers, faculty, we could imagine in Tamil or biology, all these people, not only they taught the academic part of it, but also molding the characters of the individuals, which just now our Vice President was saying that you have to teach not only the academic part of it, but also the characters and the culture and values of where you are living, so that will benefit in the future areas for the youngsters. That is what matters, that is what we enjoy, that is what we experience, that is what we have achieved in. I went to the medical profession and all these things you must have seen at Arvind Eye Care System, which we have come out with. All these achievements go to the greatest foundation which we had in the starting of our education at this institution, with not academic, as I said, just also the other values were put in by the excellent faculty that you have to do not only for yourself, not only for your parents, but also for the country, as also Vice President said that you have to work. You have to get everything from. So this is what I want to say on behalf of the alumni part of it. We are very grateful, and at this same time, I have to remember Karumuthu T. Kanan. He is more than my friend, the family friend, attached to me quite well. He was very much devoted to the welfare of the alumni members. Whenever an alumnus gets a recognition nationally, internationally, he will be the first one to appreciate and also celebrate the achievement of the alumni member. That is how I always remember him. And in order to share this, when we started this Thiagarajar Alumni Association, way back in 20 years ago, 25 years ago, Mrs. Dr. Radha Thiagarajan was the president. I was devoted as the vice president, and Mr. T. Kanan was the secretary of the Alumni Association. We had a wonderful time meeting together and sharing our experiences at that time as an alumni members. So this is what I wanted to say, and our gratitude for the growth of our education, and they are responsible for making us as the responsible citizen and also the good, useful citizen, not only for us, not only for the country, but also for the family. And also, I want the youngsters, not academic alone, but the institution like this one, which is offering the molding your character, and we acknowledge that, we experienced it, we want to share with you, with the all alumni members who have already been shown to you there. Thank you very much for the honor you have given to me on this very prestigious occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our students continue to be inspired and I aspire to follow in the footsteps of the illustrious alumni. The state-level Kabaddi tournament for women was organized on April 6, 2024 in commemoration of the 75 years of the legacy of our institution. Shri Ranjit Pratap will present the awards and cash prizes for the winners. The first prize goes to GTN College, Dindigal. The second prize goes to the Sethupathi Government Arts College, Ramanathapuram. Thiagarajar College was declared the best all-rounder of the tournament. The Thiagarajar Center for Sustainability has organized an exhibition for students that was inaugurated by our chief guest, the Honorable former Vice President Sri Venkaiah Naidu, earlier this morning. The expo is on today and tomorrow and showcases displays by companies from Coimbatore, Delhi and Chennai. All are welcome. I now call upon the Principal, Thiagarajar College, Dr. D. Pandyaraja, to deliver the vote of thanks.
At this Platinum Jubilee year, we, the Thiagarajar College, stands for integrity and commitment to serve the society. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. D. Pandyaraja. Request everyone to stand for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे